Hello guys, hello everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening where you are. I guess you guys fully ready for this pretty strong trading day. Everyone is ready? Give a thumbs up guys and girls, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So we're beginning first day of the trading week, pretty volatile day, and we can see that with the market open there is a significant movement in the market. I was looking at the multi-time frame approach on gold, and we also will be looking at other instrument as well. When you guys are ready, let me know so that we can do the full analysis. Say yes on the live chat. I'm waiting for you to respond so that we can begin. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Al Maruf. Welcome. Gaza, welcome. Greatness. Good morning, all. Learn and yeah, thank you. Gaza, welcome. Patrick, thank you very much. Appreciate it. David, welcome. Ronald, Yeska, thank you. Ready and waiting for beautiful South Africa. David, welcome. Thank you. Takalani, Mauru, hello, coach. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And before I do the analysis, I would like to see that which one you guys and girls are looking at. Let me know in the live chat so that I know that which one to start with. We can look at gold, GBPJPY, and also we also will be looking at NZD-USD on AUD-USD for tomorrow's situation, as there is a news coming on AUD, and I see that there is a potential for a significant movement. We see established uptrend at the moment on the lower time frame, and that might lead the price to bounce back to the upside. Also, we'll be looking at that. So starting with gold, and let's see, starting with gold with the multi-time frame analysis, we'll see that from the multi-time frame how gold is doing. From the multi-time frame, looking at the monthly chart on gold, we can see that from the monthly, this is the monthly price action on gold, and if you guys look at it, you can see this is where there is a strong bounce on the monthly, followed by this pullback. And with this pullback, we can see that this is a pullback on the monthly on gold. And if you guys look at it, you can see this is a doji here, very important narrow doji from the monthly. And with this narrow doji, this monthly doji is quite significant. Why? Because this is where the market consolidated in this uptrending market, followed by, we can see that there is a monthly bullish candle. This month so far, we can see that there is a initial drop. Now this candle on the monthly currently is a candle that can be predicted in two ways. So we can see initial drop and then bounce. At this point, the price in a zone where this is the monthly resistance. If you guys look at it, you can see this is the monthly resistance, and here is also the monthly resistance, and two important level of resistance, expecting gold to retest and then to drop back down. Looking at the weekly chart, from the weekly perspective, we can see there is a weekly rejection past week. This is a very important candle because it has broken this series of higher low. Now series of higher low is important because when you look at the series of higher low formation in a market, which is basically which is the sign that the market when it is in a series of higher low, there is a long wick doji. The market has broken that important structure and gain momentum, and as you can see, gold is almost reaching that all-time high. So because there is a very strong rejection, there is a probability for gold to move in that direction is higher. Dropping down to the daily chart, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily bullish engulfer. This is also quite significant bull candle, followed by daily doji. Now this daily doji has almost a week on both sides with a gap open and then significant bounce on the daily time frame. So this is where you guys have seen yesterday's analysis on gold and other instrument, and the price is almost doing exactly as expected in our prediction and in our analysis. Probably you guys have seen that. If you haven't seen that, you can watch that. Also, please join the channel for all the updates. You can subscribe to the channel by pressing the bell button. Also, you can get notified for any ideas and content that available. In the meantime, also if any question, don't hesitate to ask. So we can see that from the daily, after the previous daily doji, the market made a significant move. At tomorrow coming up on AUD news, we might find significant opportunity on gold as well because of the AUD news. So looking at the 4-hour, here is this is the price action and the time frame that we see that gold very clear direction in the market. So I will just also bring the some of our this is gold analysis that I posted early today on TradingView. Many of you are probably following me on TradingView, and we, this analysis also, it's a free analysis given to the community. Guys and girls, make sure you join the free Telegram channel for this kind of analysis. As soon as I post, it will be notified to you. So you can find the free Telegram channel link in the description. So you can see here in this area where two liquidity candle formation. Now, if you are not sure about the liquidity candle, let me know in the live chat. We will be discussing in depth on that. So liquidity candle formation, back to back, two important liquidity candle formation has given gold a momentum to the upside, and we can see that. Let me turn on the liquidity candle. Now we can see that this is the liquidity candle. There is another one, and it is playing out, guys. Smart money trading is the real trading, as smart money, when coming in the market, we are in the market, right? So if you're not sure how the smart money trade, what is the smart money strategies, don't hesitate. This is where you learn the real trading strategy based on the smart money system. And liquidity is where a very important smart money trading system. Now you might say, okay, we have heard a lot about the smart money in different areas, but here the reason you will see the real smart money trading strategy is because I had an unfair advantage of learning from a smart money trader. When I begin, I was continuously losing until I found the real mentor who had a very long experience in trading the smart money system. So that's why all my strategy that I consider liquidity component, as well as such as other factors, including the imbalance, liquidity, and price action, which is the core component in smart money trading. Smart money don't trade based on indicator or guessing, but based on liquidity, price action, and the market structure. So that's why, if you are passionate about trading, make sure you pay full attention on learning rather than opening a trade. Though we do open trades, but I would recommend you to fully focus on learning. So here is what we can see. This is a bullish engulfer followed by another bullish engulfer. Both of them a very important liquidity candle. Now this tool, in the meantime, guys and girls, if you are in the academy, you do have access to that tool. I'll recommend you to right now turn it on with me, and then so that you can understand the analysis that I'm making, and also you can get access to that. If you are not, also you can find link below this video. Currently liquidity candle mentorship program is available. To join, we have updated the liquidity candle also with the back tested results. It's coming on the student dashboard very soon. So if you are not on the academy yet, I would recommend you to right now use the website link to join, where you learn the best trading strategy that you'll ever find with me using the liquidity candle, because this is where I find the real success as a trader. But keep in mind that trading is all about probability, and definitely you need to understand that nothing comes guaranteed in trading. The strategy that I'm using is proven, back tested, also available in with me. So I'm trading every single day. If you want to learn and grow as a trader with me, and to see how I am applying the strategy, also it's available for you to join. If you don't want to join, don't worry, just stick to the live session, and over time you will be learning a lot of things valuable that that definitely will change the way you trade the market. So you also let us know in the live chat how you trade the market, which is also important to learn and grow as a trader with me, and we as a trading community. Niraja Sagiri, Aiza India, welcome. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good. Welcome. Foundation Gold. Great. Thank you. Ready and waiting from South Africa. Welcome. Thanks for joining the live session. Hi, Coach. Ready as usual from Qatar. Omar. Thank you for joining. So how to see liquidity candle indicator. Dazul. That's an important question. So the liquidity candle indicator is a premium. It's a exclusive to the Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So if you are our member, in the academy, you can get access to that. I can give you access in this on the YouTube, but the only thing that you need to make sure that you also learn the rules of the strategy. A strategy is not that you just find an indicator and buy and sell, but you need to learn the rules of the strategy so that you can apply it accordingly. All right, so it's very important. It's not about only the strategy, it's also about who is applying the strategy. It's very important, guys and girls. You need a strategy, and also you need to become someone who can apply the strategy. Imagine that you are in a world championship for racing, right? Yeah, you like racing. Many people like racing. Let's say you have a 1970 model, your grandfather's racing car, and but you are the 3 times world champion in racing. Most likely that you're not gonna do it, right? Because it's not gonna, the tool, the car that you need to race is not the one that you need. So you become the person, but you don't have the tools that you need. Now at the same time, imagine that I'm giving you or someone else, I don't have that, someone else giving you the best sports car in the world, but you don't know how to drive it. So you have to fuse together who you are and the strategy. So I have the strategy, but you need to become the person that you need to apply the strategy. And that is why I emphasize more on learning and growth, and that's why I'm posting every single day updates and education in the channel, not only in the YouTube channel, but also in the VIP channel, where so that you can become the person who can apply the strategy and also learn the strategy. And that's why, I do share all my trades as, an entry, stop loss, and take profit target with along, so that everyone can see, for those who are in the academy and also in this channel, who are learning with me, so that how I am applying the strategy, and at the same time how I'm managing the trade management also very important, guys. So trading is not, definitely not a one day game. It's a long term journey as a trader, and you can't expect overnight, right? So that's very also very important to look at, as a trader, so that you can look for the long term picture. And there is also freedom on the other side, isn't it? Let us know what is freedom mean to you. Okay, so let me complete the analysis, and then we will be discussing more in depth. You can write on the live chat if you have any questions. So after the back to back two liquidity candle formation, we can see the market two important bounce. And then let's look at the 15-minute chart. Now we are dropping down to the very lower time frame. Here we can see there is a break of structure. Let's see if there is any news coming later today. I think tomorrow coming up AUD. And also looking at the calendar, by the way, if you are a complete beginner as a trader, this is a website where you can see the news calendar. I just look at only the high impact news. So coming up AUD, and also tomorrow GBP, we might trade this in the VIP live trading room, GBP and AUD. So and also we can see that coming up core PPI tomorrow on dollar. So a very important week as well in terms of quite a few high impact news. So tomorrow gonna be volatile gold, GBP, and AUD USD, GBP USD. So these are instruments that might get very volatile. So because AUD news always impact gold as well, we can see that this is where gold price action 4 hour. Let me draw the local support here that we can find potential entry. I will be looking only for a bullish entry at the moment, because the market structure is highly bullish. Okay, here is 15-minute chart. So this is this session's low, okay, on gold, and wanting to see it's breaking below. Let's jump back to the 5-minute chart. Okay, we can see a local breakdown here. Let's find out the support level that we can expect it to break and to give us potential again entry. So again, looking at the 4 hour here, where this is the intraday resistance line, 15 minutes, and the 5 minutes here. Okay, and okay, so here is this is where we have seen an important support level, and from here we can see that bounce to the resistance. Would like to see that the market is testing that support. Quite a few long week doji here. There's a gap opening, so wanted to see this local support is important on gold. Waiting for the market to break below and then to trend in that direction. Okay, so here is intraday support. wanted to see it's grabbing liquidity from this support. So this is intraday support, expecting it to break below and then grab liquidity and then to bounce back to the upside. So this is intraday support. I'm just even looking at 1 minute. Sometimes it becomes much clearer to see the market structure on the 1 minute chart and the 5 minutes. Let's keep eye, and based on that, if we find suitable entry, we'll be looking at that. We saw that there was a consolidation. So that consolidation may create a downside here for deeper liquidity grab. So 4 hour sessions low and the 1 minute. Okay, we'll be looking for that entry opportunity in that area. So let's see how it is going. In the meantime, traders, make sure you give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. How to see liquidity candle indicator. So this is where you can see the liquidity candle indicator that we discussed on it. And if you want to get access to the liquidity candle indicator, you can find the link below this video. You can join the channel where you can get access to all of them. Hi coach, good afternoon. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, Amal. Welcome. Akalani. Mudo. GBPUSD. Yeah, GBPUSD also an important pair that we will be looking at. Before we go to the GBPUSD, let's see that how gold is forming the market structure here. So GBPJPY also trending aggressively, as tomorrow also GBP news. So GBPJPY and GBPUSD. Okay, so GBPUSD. Okay, we can see back to back two important doji formation on GBPUSD. Okay, looking at GBPJPY, we're seeing that which instrument currently showing better opportunity. I see that GJ is trying to bounce. We see that there is a potential breakout on GBPJPY. Pretty strong bounce here on GJ, which is trending. The UDUSD, NZDUSD. Okay. Okay, so we see two instrument looks in terms of trend showing better trending direction. One is GBPJPY, the other one is gold. So we'll keep eye on both of them. So gold, 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so let's keep eye on gold and GJ. GJ, you can see it's trending very strongly to the upside, and with the trend, this is the 4 hour, which is basically breaking out of the resistance. Looking at the daily, so let's do a full analysis on GBPJPY, and then we will be looking for potential entry from a suitable location. Are you guys with me? Let me know. We can look at GBPJPY. So let's first of all look at higher time frame to see how the market is doing, looking at the monthly chart to see overall big picture in the market. As you know that I always look at the multi-time frame, which is very important when you are trading. Looking at the multi-time frame approach, it's like the looking from the top. Okay, so looking at bigger picture is always will help you to understand how the smaller picture is playing out. You know, being a trader, also achieving any kind of goals, also the same way that you need to look at the bigger picture. So you know, for those who want to be a successful trader, also looking at achieving any kind of goal is in the same way. Being a trader is also seeing yourself as successful trader, which is also looking at bigger picture, right? So how do you see yourself as a trader? You know that we as a human being, our brain has a very strong power in it, right? So what you need to do is to see an image of yourself being a successful trader regardless of anything, and then fall asleep. Do you see that? Okay, I guess that you guys have seen that, right? So that's how it's very important, you know, taking attention from everything and then focus on becoming regardless of anything. That's what you become. Becoming is absolutely possible. Becoming is when you take your ability to become what you are looking at. So writing is also important. Writing also helps. You can write down where you want to go, and that's how you can look at the bigger picture and then focus on the now, on the task in hand. What strategy you want to apply? How do you learn the risk management? Okay, how can you control or become resilient in your emotion in trading? That's the smaller picture that we will be discussing in depth. So make sure you stick till the end of the live session to know how to develop a very strong trading psychology, which is the 70% of traders' success depend on his trading psychology. That also will be discussing in this session. So make sure you stick till then. Also at the end of the session, there is a giveaway that we do every single day, a liquidity candle giveaway, which coming up with full lifetime access to the academy with the full package to become a member in the Forex Trading Wizard Academy. There will be one liquidity candle giveaway at the end of the session with the rollover. So make sure you stick till the end to be part of that competition and write more and more on the live chat so that I know that you are here and participating for that competition to be added. So with that said, let's quickly look at now on looking at GBPJPY. This is the monthly price action. So far we can see from this support in the first almost a little bit more than a week, we saw that there is a rejection on the monthly and it might bounce back to the monthly resistance, which is possible. And this is the monthly resistance, which is the previous monthly low. Dropping down to the weekly, This is the weekly doji, a very strong drop on the weekly to this support with a weekly doji formation. And this is the weekly candle where you can see there is a weakless candle from the weekly on GJ. The way, because you can see after the weekly doji, it just has had an immediate reactions from the buyers. So that reaction can give potential upside. I think that we might see now it's potentially to retest this support as a resistance, which possible. Nothing guaranteed. Make sure you always take it as a probability, which is very important. Dropping down to the daily, here is the daily. There's a daily doji, and we can see a weakless candle bounce from this level, expecting for the market to go up to that level, which is possible, because if we look at the Fibonacci perspective on GJ, what we can see, placing the Fibonacci from high to the low. Okay, now it just has crossed the 38.2%, approaching the 50%, and I think that we might see that the market is going to 61.8% Fibonacci level, which is aligning with the support here, resistance here, resistance here. Okay, so very important level, expecting it to move back to the resistance and then to drop down. So looking at now for the lower time frame from the intraday, here is locally we can see very strong bull move, dropping down to the day trading time frame on the 15 minutes. The trend is up. We saw a local breakdown, liquidity grab, form series of higher low bounce, and now want to see this is the 15-minute chart. Let it now drop to certain level. It might even retest this order block. If you're not sure about the order block, let me know. If you're a beginner or don't know what is an order block, we can elaborate it for more understanding. So you can see this is a resistance turning support. Okay, so here is strong movement, expecting deeper pullback and then to trend continuation. Let's see where the market is heading. I hope that you guys are enjoying the live session. Make sure you give a thumbs up, and also join the free Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description for all the updated ideas, content and education. Probably you guys have seen today also I have shared in the free Telegram channel this idea on gold, which when I was sharing the idea 2435 level, and also I have shared that in TradingView and on the free Telegram channel. It is heading in that direction. Also the same trade we have opened and we secured a 90 pip on that on gold trade on the VIP. Also I'll be discussing that trade in depth so that you guys also know what was the strategy applied in the trade. It's important that we also learn the trade that didn't work out and also learn from the trade that worked out, so we can combine both together to understand how a winning trade or a losing trade played out in our personal trading. Also is very important. Do you guys analyze your trades, the losing and winner? Derovich, Sam, yes. Shinan, thank you. Derovich, thank you for your time to teach this. It's very helpful, sir. Thanks. And it's my first time to see you live, and I followed. Derovich, Sam, welcome. If it is first time, then I would recommend you to stick to the channel, and also there is a lot to take from here, definitely, because that there is a misconception about trading, is that not only one, there's a lot of myth behind trading. For example, it's hard, okay, either it's hard or it's hard, not hard. but does mean that it's hard, right? So it's hard because of the emotional component in trading. But if you know how to stick to the trading for long term, it's freedom. Okay, so the harder, the higher, the more reward in it, right? So because, for example, in trading you don't need anything else, just a little investment and a strategy that is performing well, and then learning to do the risk management, sticking to the rules, and that's it, isn't it? Being a trader. But if you want to do anything else, it's absolutely, sometimes it becomes hard. You need to maintain a lot of things. So that is why it is absolutely important that always focus on long-term picture, learning and growing as a trader, and then simply apply the strategy. Simplicity is the key. You don't need a bunch of indicator, bunch of you know um, informations to paralyze you, which is sometimes called the analysis paralysis. Okay, so simplicity is key, right? And I have seen that most professional trader that trade with very simple strategy. Simple strategy. Simple doesn't mean that it's not effective, but it's easy to, because you know that our liquidity candle strategy, sometimes we more often, not only sometimes, more often we apply in 1 minute chart as well. So when you are trading on 1 minute chart, for example, or even in the 5 minute chart, you have maybe less than 1 minute or 30 seconds to make your trading decision sometime, right? So then if you have a very complex information to make your trading decision, it's gonna be easy, right? That's why it is important that you have a strategy that is simple and sometimes easy to follow up, right? So the such as this the one that we are using, liquidity candle, that's why all my strategy is rule based and clearly defined. Okay, this is our liquidity candle, and you can see we can find the directional bias with just a matter of a click. This is how it is. It doesn't mean that every trade will give you winners. Yeah, there will be some losing trade also, but the main goal here is it proven, back tested, and high probability. That's where the strategy is. Okay, that's where the real trading is, guys. Don't expect that every trade will be winner, but there will be losing trades. But the main goal here is to learn the risk management and then using the leveraging the winner and then cutting short the loser. Is it going with you guys? I see that likes and view is almost half. Would you mind smashing the like button to 50 so that YouTube algorithm likes it? When you like, YouTube algorithm also likes it. Thank you for your support to the channel. Let me see what's happening with the gold. Do you see that there is a breakdown here locally? I think it has come to an important support. See how the candle is closing, and 5 minutes. Okay, intraday support is broken. 1 minute. Okay, this is a 1 minute chart, and let's see, we might find a potential entry opportunity. We'll be looking at that. And in the meantime, traders, make sure you stay fully managed when we open trade or call for any trade. Okay, guys, so we'll be opening buy stop pending order, not a market order on gold. So we'll be placing um, buy stop in that area, and our stop loss will be below this support. Okay, so if the market goes up, we'll be triggering the trade and we'll be targeting here to this level. So we will be placing buy stop on gold at 2441.33, and stop loss will be well below this level. So basically stop loss will be 20 pip. We need to keep a little bit of gap here. We might take 2 TP, but at the moment we'll be keeping only 1 TP target. 2441.33 buy stop at 2441.33, stop loss at 2439.21, and take profit target at 2444.48. So buy stop on gold at 2441.33, stop loss at 2439.219, and we want to. So I got triggered. It's a quick trade. Let's see. Let's try to catch some pip here, guys. Okay, so I'm the trade. Just got triggered. So you have only few people stop loss here. So target here is 31 pip. Okay, so we'll be waiting to see the market bouncing back to the upside. We'll see where it is heading. So you have if you spread is higher than our recommended. So we have here a 5 pip gap on the stop loss, just in case the market is grabbing liquidity from this support. It may drop back here for liquidity gap or may continue to rise. So our prediction here is that gold may bounce back to the resistance line. That's what I'm expecting. Even if it managed to bounce aggressively, we could see the trend continuation as it has broken this support. Okay guys, so waiting for the market to reverse from this level. We'll be discussing also the strategy and the reason behind the trade. So make sure you stick till the end to learn and grow as a trader. And any question also, don't hesitate to ask. Join the free Telegram channel, link below this video in the description for more content, ideas and education that you can see every single day here in this channel. Also, currently the recommended broker that you can see, okay, let me, I think so you can find a link below this video for the recommended broker that currently offering 50% deposit bonus. So you can, depending on your location, you can find link below this video to claim that. You can use that link to sign up. I also can share with you in the live chat that you can use the link to get access to. So I've given you the link. You can use that link to sign up, and depending on your geography, you can gain up to 50% bonus. So don't miss out that opportunity. Once you click and sign up, and you'll be able to do that. So any question, don't hesitate to ask. Okay, so here is this is the 1 minute chart. Wanting to see that this structure is breaking to the upside, guys, make sure that you do proper risk management. Anytime it can come for a liquidity grab before moving up. It happened in the past also, so anything can happen in trading. So don't take any big risk. That's why you can see that I use a very tight stop loss in case the market is doing completely different, to grab more liquidity before it. You may see that it might be going back to the resistance, but before that it might take the liquidity, grab the liquidity, and then may continue to rise. So if you are putting a bigger lot or not doing the risk management, then you might be at risk. Okay, so let's see where it is heading. Full margin sell. Okay, you sold. We are short term. This is a short term trade. As I mentioned before, we had an hourly today on gold 90 pip. This is a short term trade. The one that we had on gold 90 pip was pretty strong one. Okay, this is the 30 minutes candle. 30 minutes candle is yeah, this is dropped to that support level. Okay, so here we want to gain some short-term pip, which at least if we see a strong rejection, that will give us some potential gain here. It may, as I mentioned, it may drop here to grab more liquidity. So it's always a good idea to stay managed. Always trading with the trend is the best idea, even if it is not in your favor. Trading with the trend will give you always better chance for long-term picture, because if you are trading with the trend and then holding a trade for bigger profit, it's gonna high probability that if one trade doesn't work out, the next one will pay you off everything. This is what we happened today. We had one trade 90 pip on gold, has paid off everything. right? So that's how trading is. So you need to always look at gaining more rather than what you lose. Cool. Yeah, you're on it. Liquidity. Yeah, liquidity will be giveaway later today. So make sure you stick till the end. There will be one giveaway for the liquidity candle. So if you look at this is the 5 minutes on gold and a big move here. The reason I'm bullish is we can even if it wants to reverse, we should see that head and shoulder formation before breaking below, and that's the main the in the want here from the market, which is wanting to see that at least here we can see above 15 pip will be a good take it, and then we can see later what happened. All right, guys, so let's get ready for it. GJ is trending. I just looking at in the meantime on GBPJPY. GBPJPY is in a bull market. So keep on gold. Let's keep eye with the trade. We'll be managing or taking. This is the 1 minute chart. So the structure has formed locally. So we are on trade, as you know that, on gold. I am at my entry. So the 15 pip bounce is here. So this is the 15 pip, 2443. So in this trade, we have only stop loss is 25 pip. Awesome. Good evening, sir. Thank you. Good evening. Coach Euro and Ziri analysis, please. Yeah, we'll be looking to that later. How many trades do you know who are making money with scalping? What do you mean by how many trades do you know who is making money with scalping? Okay, and so this line at 2443 is at 15 pip. Okay, so we'll see how the market is reacting to that level. You want multiple entries if needed. So let's secure that some pip here, and yeah, we can see potential break to the upside. Little gap open on the 1 minute. Today we may not expect a very high volatility. So you might need to take profit as soon as you will be in a very good comfortable position, because there is no high impact news today, so you might not see a very high volatility. Okay, we can see that gap open and potential bounce. It's very narrow dodgy here. Change the favor. Okay, once it will cross 2443, if the market goes above this high, we'll see the price action how it is reacting. So we are on it's a very tight trade and I'm running profit. Want to see that it's giving us a good return, but here is last moment the 1 minute candle is okay, so we see okay bounce, that's good, that's good. Want to see going to 2443 above. And I'll be also discussing about the strategy as I mentioned, guys. One trade, may not do anything for you, either winning or losing, but make sure you focus on becoming a trader. So it's very important that trading and being a trader is very important. Very two different distinct thing. When you become a trader, you become a trader, right? So that no one can take from you. So I would recommend you to focus on that, of becoming a trader rather than trading. So we are trading gold on 1 minute, and okay, okay. Want to see it's breaking above. So I'm on it. Okay. Want to see 2443 is broken above for us to take. I would like to take this trade full profit on above this level to 16 pip, and then we'll be re-entering. Let's secure some pip. Early today we had 90 pip on VIP. Also we had a losing trade as well, but the winner one was big, 90 pip. Now this one above. Okay, so now I'm taking the full TP, which is I think more than 18 pip. I've taken the profit. Also I have shared in the VIP group to take the profit. I'm out with let me see how many pip in my trade. So I've taken the profit. So this is where I took my entry of 244 1.39. TP was 244.48. So quite a bit of here. So I got 18 pip on that. Okay, so basically it's 18 pip. Okay, so let's add on to the journal. Gold winner 18 pip. So our gross gain on this currently as 416 pip. So okay, so this one is winner. Okay, let's elaborate that. Now I think we might see that bounce. Now let me comment on this trade. Do you guys have any question regarding this trade, specific question that we can discuss more in depth? Thank you. A real or paper trade? Real trade, everything here is real. TP on gold, thank you. I just sold. Okay, so you sold. Why did you trade? Why do you trade gold only? We trade GBPJPY also, whichever giving us the best opportunity. We do trade GBPJPY, GBPUSD, Euro dollar, all of them. Gold was trending, and that's why we have opened. How many trades do you know? How many traders do you know? People who are scalping and making money? Thousands. Why not? Scalping is, if you know how to do that, it's a good way. But if you don't know, then don't try it even. That's what it is. Thanks for this profit, Damien. Welcome. There are more to come. So let's focus on the next one. I've taken. Let me know your status, and then we'll be also analyzing the trade. Why I have predicted to bounce rather than drop. Okay, so it's important that we always look at the bigger picture, which is very important. Thank you. Are you guys ready for another one? And let us know. So you gain here 18 pip. Okay, now let's see. First of all, let's dissect this trade, because what have worked out. I will be now good trade. I got some pips. Nail, Nail, welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Now let's see, guys and girls. Also stick till the end. There will be giveaway, a liquidity candle giveaway, which is basically coming up with the full mentorship program. There will be one position will be given away like we do every single day, along with the learning and growing. So going to that point, let's see. Today we had the previous trade on gold, and this trade. What was the main factor that I considered in this trade? Let's see the overall picture, guys. Pay attention. Attention is the key. Where you give attention, energy flows. Okay, you know that attention brings energy, and where you give attention, you basically grow it. And that's why you'll see that so many people fail and cannot be successful because of the attention. You might say, okay, if the attention, where the attention goes, energy flows. And then why people cannot be successful? Because of the attention. The reason is, if you are not choosing consciously where to pay attention, you will be given a by default choice to pay attention. Are you with me? So how can you avoid the by default attention? First of all, turn on the TV, news, right? A lot of news. Where you are paying attention, energy flows. News is something is grabbing your attention. And 90% of the news is negative. So people are getting programmed to that news. Paying attention, more and more energy, more and more growth. But your trading account is going down because you are not paying attention to it. That's why it is important that where you pay attention grows, right? It's very important. Now, where do you pay attention here in this trade? Let's see the trend, which is very important, right? Okay, now let's see the trend in the market on gold, where the trend is. This is where the support. Let's do the multi-time frame analysis looking at the daily chart. This is a gap here, okay, on gold from the daily. We have seen that early today there's a gap open, and with that gap open, the market has bounced as expected. Probably you guys have seen, that yesterday I have also posted a full commentary on the VIP channel. If you are our member, you should have get access to the VIP Telegram channel, where also I'm also the Discord group. You can find link below for the free one. Also join the free Telegram for regular free education and ideas as well. So we see that there's a gap open, and then from the lower time frame, if I look at the 4 hour, we see back-to-back two liquidity candle formation. Liquidity is the fuel of the market. The market moves from liquidity to liquidity. We saw that from this liquidity zone, expected the market to bounce back to another liquidity. So it's a journey, right? It's not a destination. So you see that on the journey, on the way to from one liquidity zone to the other liquidity zone, we saw the market started to bounce, and when it has a breakup structure, okay, so you see that we can say this is a support level, very important support here, and from that support, what we have seen, the market had a bounce. Now the reason I was bullish here in this live trade is because it had a breakup structure. This is a very important support level, breakup support. And whenever the market breaks an important support, grab liquidity. That's where the smart money come in the market, and that's what we discussed in the beginning of the session, that all the strategy that I use, not based on anything, but based on the smart money trading system. Right? So smart money trade based on three important factors. Smart inventors such as Nikola Tesla. We talk a lot about this, isn't it? So let's discuss again. Nikola Tesla once said that if you want to know the secret of the universe, then think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So in fact it is, right? If you break down to the most fundamental level, then you will find only energy, frequency, and vibration. And total energy in this universe is basically constant, right? You cannot create any energy, or you cannot destroy any energy. So everything is actually a function of non-definable, that I would say, right? So therefore, in the market, there are three secrets that you can learn to become an earner of your trading account. Is market structure. 70% of my trading decision that I make based on the market structure. We can see that the market structure on gold is bullish. So I have opened trade in the major direction of the trend. That's the key here. Okay, trading in the major direction of the trend. So the major direction of the trend is bullish. So you have opened the trade in the direction of the trend. Now, another component that I looked at is the liquidity, which is basically the fuel of the market that we have seen broken below, grab liquidity, and then we have ride the trend with the liquidity after a price action confirmation. So the price action here is when we have opened the trade. We saw there is a couple of dodges here, which is a sign that there's a potential rejection here. And now let's also look at our big one that we opened in the channel as well. Let's see on that one. Okay, so this one, the one that we opened early today, which basically was the 90 pip one, also we'll be discussing. That's what you'll be learning, guys, so don't feel bored. And then we'll be looking at further trading opportunity as soon as we find a suitable entry. We have more to take. So here is the previous trade that we have opened, and you can see a complete inverted head and shoulder formation, breakout, liquidity grab, and then after the breakout and liquidity grab, the market has bounced to the upside. Okay, so you see that massive liquidity grab, inverted head and shoulder formation, breakout, pullback, liquidity grab, and the market is trending in that direction. Okay, so you can see that here on gold. Okay, so you can see the market here is two liquidity candle. This is the basis of the trades, both of the trade that I have taken, because this is the 4-hour time frame. Normally I don't trade gold on very higher time frame. You know, I love to trade gold on lower time frames, such as the 5 minutes and 1 minute. But if you look at here, you can see two liquidity candle and all of them high or low. And you can see also I have shared the same ideas. If you guys on the free Telegram channel, you should have seen that idea and definitely made good profit on that. Congratulations. If you haven't, then join the free Telegram channel. You can find link below this video. Let me share with you the free Telegram channel link also, where I do share all my ideas as well as many educational content that will change your trading completely. I have shared it in the free Telegram channel. You can find that after the two liquidity candle. That's why, you know, in back of my mind, I know that it's gonna a bull market, and I need to open the trade in the direction of the trend. I have given everything, guys, everything except one thing, that is the liquidity, that you need to learn and grow as a trader with me if you want to be part of that liquidity candle, which exclusively available for the community member. You can find link below this video. If you are on the website, you can click find out more to be part of the trading community. You can visit the website www.forextradingwizard.com, click find out more, and then you will be able to see the joining option to become part. We have few spots to take on the mentorship, which is coming up with everything: liquidity candle, signal group entry, chat group, as well as many other tools that I am using currently available for you to use and experiment. So now we have taken the trade, we have secured here. Let's see what is our next move, and let's first of all going to the next trade or next opportunity. Let's see the calendar. Okay, so what we can see in this calendar here, we can see that calendar coming up not calendar coming up, news coming up. We can see on the calendar, which is Tuesday 13th of August. So today is 12th. AUD tomorrow, and then 4 p.m. GBP, and then 10:30. So this will influence some of the instruments such as the GBPUSD, AUDUSD, and gold. So let's see quickly what's happening with the AUDUSD. Okay. AUDUSD also, I think, in a breakup structure, which is a good sign that the market might come for a deeper pullback here. Let me see the daily. Okay, you can see the 4-hour time frame on AUDUSD. What we can see, looking at first of all monthly chart. Let me do a complete multi-time frame analysis on AUDUSD, and then also we'll be looking at the lower time frame. So looking at the AUDUSD from the monthly perspective, there is a huge rejection on the monthly. This is the monthly rejection on AUD/USD. From this support, there is a liquidity grab, and then there is a complete bounce to the upside with a strong rejection on Aussie dollar. And with this strong rejection, what we can see that this is where, if you guys look at it, you can see in the monthly, also there is a rejection here. At the moment, what we can see from this support, okay, what we can see, there is a long wick candle in the first 1.5 in a week, that I would say in the first couple of days of the monthly, we can see there is a significant bounce, and that bounce, what I think that the price might go back to this monthly resistance on AUD/USD, and dropping down to the weekly, what we can see, this is the weekly rejection. There is a gap open, and with this weekly rejection, what we can see, this is the weekly opening today on AUD/USD. The way, because there is a massive rejection, we can expect further bounce. After this kind of rejection, there's the momentum is still to the upside on AUD/USD, and I think that the market may continue to rise to the upside, and there's a gap open you can see here, which is basically a support turning resistance. From the daily, we can see there is a after break of this daily low, this is a bullish engulfer on AUD/USD, and with the bullish engulfer, we can see there is a bullish engulfer followed by narrow red candle, followed by another bullish engulfer on AUD/USD. And with this movement on Aussie dollar, we can expect further pullback. If you guys look at it, you can see it's a clean bearish move here. So if we look at the Fibonacci, so big move here, I think it's heading to 61.8% or even more. So from the 4 hour here is, so you see that intraday, this is a doji formation. There is a bullish engulfer. This is the first candle open with a gap, followed by another bullish engulfer, and this current candle on a USD forming a very narrow doji. Because it's a very narrow doji, we might see that the market is, it's a series of higher low expecting, and this is an important level of resistance here. Okay, so there's another resistance here, two important level of resistance, which is basically there's one liquidity zone here, there's another liquidity zone here, back to back two important liquidity zone, expecting on AUD USD for the market to drop and then to bounce. So potentially to the upside, guys. Are you with me? Let me know in the live chat if you are. And also I would appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Okay, now on AUD USD, with the price action, what I can see that there is a potential for upside, but at the moment for me to enter any trade, as tomorrow there is a news coming, I will keep eye on deeper liquidity gap, and as soon as we will find, I will be only looking for buying. So directionally on AUD USD and also the NZD USD and also the British pound US dollar, I will be looking to go long. And also you can see here is forming also the liquidity candle. Let me see that. Yeah, it's still not closed, but we might see that liquidity candle formation on British pound US dollar. So there's a liquidity candle formation, but this one not still powerful to me, because I want to see that stronger movement. It might try to grab again liquidity, but it's trying to form an inverted head and shoulder with this liquidity candle, which is giving potentially a potential momentum on GBPUSD. So you might see it going back to that level. I hope that, guys, you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you give a thumbs up. Let's see what is our next opportunity on gold or on GJ. See where gold is heading. Okay, now it's just bouncing in the direction. It's keep pushing high. There's a 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a liquidity candle on the 5 minutes, so which potentially giving further momentum. That's what it is. Moving in the direction of the liquidity candle. Could re-enter. There's an inverted head and shoulder also. Okay, with a rejection, which is basically potentially correction. Let's see if we can secure some peep here. This is the 1 minute chart. Might now try to break below again. Lower time frame. Okay, so how many trades? Okay, thanks for your coach for $18 to $30. Well, Maruf, well, good to hear that. Takalani, yes, coach, we are ready. Very good. Good trade. Tell us more stories about trading psychology. We do discuss a lot. We'll be doing more. That liquidity is the fuel of the market and fuel of the structure, fuel of price, fuel of car, fuel of what? Fuel of car. Car also need fuel. Okay, so here is what we can see. Multiple gap opening, forming, I think, another liquidity candle. Yeah, back to back two. We might see that now trend continuation. Let's see. Yeah, this is what the market is doing. Another liquidity candle formation. The moment it's on the resistance, and I think that we might see that the full continuation pattern here. Okay, and which is basically so two important liquidity candle formation on gold. Okay, so let's see. Would like to find further entry opportunity before we move to um, our give or tell us more stories. Okay, coach view on GBPJPY. Yeah, we'll be looking at GJ now. And coach, please check Euro GBP. Yeah, check what is your take on gold, sell or buy. This classical, we are bullish on gold, and we had two trade early today, one live, the other one VIP. Still, I see that potentially bullish. Take my just my personal opinion. I could be wrong at any point. I think gold may continue to rise to the 2450 level, and we see that the price action also reflecting to that potential bullish market structure. We'll be re-entering as soon as we will find that. But plus, is it safe to go long on gold now? There's nothing safe in trading, so it's not safe at all to go long. Um, it's always risk. Okay, so but the best way to trade is to do the risk management. That's where the trading is. Keep in mind that nothing safe. The only way you can safely trade is when you have the safety plan, that is the risk management plan on your account. Putting a stop loss with proper risk management, knowing how much to risk based on price action confirmation, based on strategy, based on everything, then you can trade safely. I hope that makes sense. Make sure you give a thumbs up if you're liking it. If you don't like, also give a thumbs up, so that we have more motivation to improve, and give an idea if you think that's something where we can improve more and more in this academy to learn and grow as a trader with me. If you want to also explore more, don't hesitate to check out all the links in the description, including the free Telegram channel. Also, I have a free course for all of you for A to Z trading course, which is basically this is the course that in the beginning of the academy we have developed. That's a very good course, especially if you are beginner, or if you are trading for some time not getting enough success. I'm sharing with you the link for that free course A to Z, where you can see everything that you need. So I have given you the link. That's a free Telegram channel link, but let me give you the course link. Copy link. And okay, boy, it's coming as Teamy. Come on. Didn't copy. Copy link. Shared copy link. So why it's coming still as a Telegram channel link? Oh yeah, it has come out. So I've given you the link for the free A to Z trading course, where you can learn the foundation, along with if you are our mentorship program, then also you have a complete foundation course as well that you can learn. But at the moment, this course might be helpful to you if you want to scale up in your learning and growing as a trader with me. And let's keep looking at the next opportunity in the market. I was looking at again GJ. GBPJPY is, along with the GBPUSD, GBPJPY, we saw that double bottom formation, a complete breakout from that double bottom. And we can see that this is a very important liquidity zone. Quite a few dodges here. And So with this liquidity candle formation, we can see that back to back 1, 2, 3, 4 important sessions candle on GJ, expecting it to bounce and then to grow back to that resistance line on GBPJPY. And so you can see there is a bounce. So GBPJPY lower time frame, you can see this is an order block. Understanding order block also very important, because this is where the smart money trades. And also I will be posting a separate YouTube content based on order block, which is, I believe that, as a trader also you need to know fully how order block works and how the smart money trading the market. Let me know, guys, in the channel, in the live chat, if you want to see that video on order block. Let me see how many subscribers here are really wishing to see the order block. Okay, gold is heading in that direction. Okay, so from the 30 minutes, we are almost with the near to the giveaway of the liquidity candle. So stick till the end of this session. We are looking to see if there is any opportunity or any question that you have, you can ask. And we are almost near to giving away the liquidity candle, coming up with one lifetime access entry to the academy along with the access to the liquidity candle. One of my best trading strategy that I'm trading every single day. The only thing that you need to enter into the competition, stay active till the end of this live session. And also, if you wanna be on the liquidity candle and also be part of the trading community, it's open currently on the website. You can find link below this video. So let me look at here. Coach, how do you denote liquidity? Best classical coach. How do you denote the liquidity? You means that how do I identify the liquidity? I guess you asked this question. How do I identify the liquidity? Well, the only way you can identify the liquidity is, imagine that you are looking at a tree. All right, so you are looking at a tree in a windy day. Now, if someone asks you, how do you identify the wind? Maybe you are inside the house and you can't see anything else except into the window outside in the tree. So even you can't feel the wind inside the house. So how do you know that there is wind outside, which is invisible, isn't it? So how can you see the invisible, the unseen? Okay, by looking at the movement in the tree, right? So when the leaves are moving, you know that the wind is blowing. When we act, we know that actually we think, right? So acting, feeling, and thinking, they go hand in hand. Okay, so wind blowing, the tree leaves are moving. That's how you can understand that the wind is blowing. So then liquidity, how do you know that liquidity is from the price action? And that is why this tool that's give me an unfair advantage of understanding the liquidity. You can see this is the 1 hour chart on GBPJPY. This is the liquidity candle, right? So I know that there is a potential, there's always a potential liquidity grab, and in fact you can see that the market in fact bounced. Not always, so don't take anything literally, guys and girls. Make sure that there is always a room for not happening in trading. That's why it's important that you don't keep too much faith on the liquidity candle as well, so that you can risk your whole account. Liquidity candle is back tested, proven to be profitable as long as you follow the rules, you follow the system. There is losing trade also. So you need to make sure that when you are using the liquidity candle, you follow the system, follow the rules, do the risk management, and then not deviating from the plan, then it becomes profitable. So it's still the disclaimer you can see at the bottom of the screen, which is very important. And you can see that here is the liquidity candle. Okay, and with that liquidity candle formation, we can see the market is moving in the direction, expecting for the price to, I think, as there is a GBP news coming tomorrow, we might see that as a continuation here. You can see this one also was a liquidity candle on the 4 hour, and that's a massive drop. That's why with the liquidity candle, my TP is 5 to 1 when I'm using directly the liquidity candle. 5 to 1. That's what it is, because I want to make sure that this what I'm using is giving me the real results. Okay, so make sure you always understand everything from probabilistic perspective. Okay, so let's see now on gold what's happening with that one as well. How the price is approaching now. Gold, we can see that it's here. Okay, now the 5 minutes again, another potential liquid. So too many liquidity candle that I would say 3. So it might now, when you see multiple, it's still not close, so you might see a red close. So if it's a red close, it's not gonna be, pardon me guys, I don't know why. The closing is getting red, so we might see that potential pullback. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, we need to wait for a deeper pullback for re-entry. I will be open to enter again. And in the meantime, before we start the liquidity candle giveaway, guys, if you want to have 50% deposit, what's that? Sometimes I get sleep. It's really make me stop. So 50% deposit bonus with the broker currently. I'm recommending, you can find link below this video. Also, I can share with you in the live chat. So you can sign up with this link to get access to that. Any question you can ask. So with that said, let's start rolling out for today's giveaway on liquidity handle. Are you guys ready? Let me know if you are ready in the live chat. Let's begin with that. Okay, Nightbot. Where is Nightbot? Giveaway. Okay, let's bring it up. And so today's keyword for the giveaway is liquidity. L-I, you know, sometimes I get really confused with the spelling. L-I-Q-U-I-D-I-T-Y, liquidity. Okay, so you can write liquidity on the live chat to be entered into the competition, and then we'll be rolling it. So you might have a minute or so to write on the live chat. You can write the liquidity so that you are entering into the competition. You see that 2 members. We want to see at least 20 or more members on the competition before you roll it up. Awesome. Thank you. And in the meantime, guys, make sure you also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that notification bell. Join the free Telegram channel for more content, ideas, and education that I'm posting every day. So you see that 11 eligible members on the liquidity candle. Eleven eligible members, 12. We got 13 members. Running from epidemic music. This guy looks very this sound looks like this this guy is like alien. So you got 16 member, 17, 3 more to go up above 20, then we can roll it. Two more member waiting for the before the rollout. Okay. Okay, so rolling it out, and let's see. We got 18 member. So let me roll out, and Patricia is the winner for today's liquidity candle, and your congratulations. Thank you for being part of liquidity candle and also the being part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. It's coming up with full lifetime access as well as the liquidity candle. And to claim your liquidity candle, just visit the website and then use the contact us page to send your email, and we will be sending straight to your email address the liquidity candle. This is the website. You can find link below this video, and then scroll down to the contact us page where you can get access to everything. So with that said, thank you for joining this live session. Again, coming up tomorrow, we'll do Monday to Friday, and I'll see you there. Also, we'll be posting analysis later today. Make sure you keep eye during the NY session. Thank you for joining the live session. I'll see you again trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.